Hey guys, Syed from WPBeginner. I'm here at Affiliate Summit West. I'm here with Matt from SitePoint. Hi Matt. He's going to tell us about how to sell your blog on Flippa. Matt, tell us something about yourself.
I'm the co-founder of Flippa.com, 99 Designs, and SitePoint, which I started more than 12 years ago. Flippa, which is a marketplace for buying and selling websites, has been around for about 18 months now. We're helping people sell anywhere from $2 to $4 million of websites every single month. There's over 1,000 active listings on the marketplace in any given week. It's a really fantastic way for bloggers and website owners to sell all of their assets without having to use an investment bank or a business broker and get some really good value for what they've created.
Yeah, I sold one of my sites for I think like 25 grand on Flippa. What type of stats are important to buyers, Matt?
Well, the buyers are looking primarily at the traffic history, the sources of traffic, and of course the revenue that the blog is generating. For example, buyers value organic search engine ranking traffic a lot more than would value traffic from StumbleUpon or Dig, because that's a lot less predictable. So if you provide the buyers and potential bidders a long traffic history that's very sustainable, that will feel comfortable that the traffic will continue going after they buy the website, that'll increase your selling price, and you might be able to get 3 or 4 years worth of revenue for the blog in some cases.
Alright, so there's a lot of listings in the Flippa marketplace. So how can you make yourself stand out?
I think you basically have to write your listing description so that you give a sense of credibility to the potential bidders. Tell them about yourself, why you're selling, provide links to third-party resources and reviews about yourself or your websites or your history. Obviously if your blog has been featured, has some good link backs from big sites, you want to mention that in your auction history. We also have this feature called Verified Google Analytics. Basically what happens is you give Flippa secure access to your analytics account. We go in there, we grab all the data and then present it to potential buyers. And the buyers absolutely love this feature because there's no way that you're able to Photoshop those stats. They know that the stats are legitimate and that they belong to the blog that's being sold. That's a really important thing to do. One other thing that people find really useful, especially during the last couple of days of an auction, is to buy this featured listing. And what featured listing on Flippa does is basically bumps you to the homepage of the site, brings more attention to your blog, and helps attract additional bidders and potentially higher sale price.
I know, I did that and I got like 4 times the amount of views, so it was good exposure. So give us some of the tips to manage the auction for a newbie blogger or some blogger who wants to sell.
So one of the really cool things with Flippa is to prevent fraud. You actually have to approve all the bidders in most cases, which means you can actually have an email exchange or a phone conversation with someone who's bidding for your website before you approve their bid. This gives you a chance to get a feeling for how sophisticated they are, whether they're legitimate. If they're not willing to give you a phone number or a real name, that's obviously a warning sign. You can also ask them what sort of support they expect after the sale. In some cases, for example, you might be willing to accept a couple $100 less or a couple $1,000 less to a buyer who's sophisticated and won't be calling you every single week for the next 6 months with questions and expecting you to help out run the blog after you've already sold it.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate your time. Site is 99designs.com, SitePoint.com, and Flippa.com. Flippa is the one we are covering right now. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
Thank you.